First of all, I want to personally thank my teachers. They're the ones who do the work here on this campus. They're the ones who make it happen. Please give them a round of applause. My staff will tell you that I have a lot of faults, but ingratitude isn't one of them. So I want to make sure that my teachers understand how much I love them and how much they do for our children. Also our parents who come here on a regular basis, consistently. I know I get on your nerves, but I do it with love. On behalf of our school board chair, Maurice Messina, he's here today. On behalf of our entire board, we want to thank you for this occasion to celebrate. 5 years ago, when I came over here to Navajola Public Charter School, like I famously say, we had more issues in Sports Illustrated, but we overcame those issues through hard work and through partnerships. The mayor of this island, Billy Kenoi, has set a tremendous example for me as an executive, most importantly as a fellow Big Islander, how to conduct yourself during turmoil. When I got here back in 2008, 2009, the economy had hit the bottom and he took over, and I watched how he conducted himself when he was under fire. And I said, that's the way I need to be. And so when I was doing this school and I was working this school and working out issues, Clayton, Mr. Fitzgerald, the entire staff of Parks and Recreation, who's here at 5:45 in the morning with me, cleaning up this campus, watching our teachers arrive, taking care of business, not panicking, using our time wisely, most importantly, utilizing our resources wisely. And what I mean by our resources, that's our people. Coach Merle Gornick, who's with me every single day, keeping this campus going, right beside me, doing a fantastic job. So I want to give thanks to all those folks. Again, my teachers, our partnership, Zendo Kern, who's been by my side the whole time. This is what transpires. School, academics, after school activities, all comes into one. Leadership comes in various forms. Sacrifice is the loneliest form. A lot of sacrifices have been made to make this school what it is today, a school of recognition. The only charter school in the state of Hawaii made recognition status. The only school. What I'm very proud about, it came from the Big Island, from us, our community, our parents, our kumus, the entire community. So I want to thank you very much for sharing this with us today. And if I can, I beg your indulgence. All of our students, could you please stand up? Our students that are here, our children, stand up, please. Thank you very much. You may sit down. Thank you, gentlemen, ladies, whoever stood up. To be in education, you got to have one quality, and this is closing. You have to love children. You have to love children. And here on this campus, we love children. God bless you, and thank you very much.
That's the favorite part of the playground for all of our kids. Yeah, they do.
Mahalo nui loa, Mayor Kenoi, for hearing the need for and acting so graciously to fund the A.J. Watt Playground Project. In addition to inviting productive community interaction, the playground provides a safe location for keiki to experience an enriched play environment, creating opportunities for them to enjoy more healthy and active lives while building beneficial cognitive and social development skills in a well-structured place. With minimal travel for area residents, the A.J. Watt Playground can be a catalyst for a place to educate and grow the whole family. Mahalo to you, Council Member Kern, for running with the vision Friends of Mountain View Gym and Park has for a stronger community interaction, and for prioritizing this project to the top of the list for allocation of funds. Mahalo to County Planner James Komada. I don't know if he's here today. Parks and Recreation Director Clayton Honma. His assistant Natalie Santos. I don't know if she was able to come today. And Project Manager Aubrey Summers.
Yeah.
for your open, friendly, and informative communication with us throughout the project duration. Mahalo to Principal Caluya. Liaison Shayna Adviento, I don't believe she's here, of Navaiola Charter School, and Principal Riley and Liaison Josie Kadul of Mountain View School for your strong support. Inspiration. Mahalo to the Keiki, the future of our Mountain View community, who made contributions of inspiration toward the fruition of this project. Mahalo to IPR. I believe Melvin is here to represent IPR, but I do want to say a mahalo to Ian Ross. He really started this process, giving us a lot of information and intuitiveness on how to approach the project process. Mahalo to Ishimoto Contracting for your attention to detail for the safety of this playground project. Last, but by no means least, mahalo to the following Friends of Mountain View Gym and Park members for your underscoring support and guidance. Paul Norman and Jay Ihara of Neighborhood Place of Puna. Pua Evans of Queen Liliuokalani Children's Center. Puna Community Development Plan Action Committee, former members Dan Taylor, Frank Commendador, and current member Patty Pinto is here today. She's a chair. Hannah Hedrick is not here today, but just so you know, she was instrumental in even helping my husband and I get on the Friends of Mountain View Gym and Park group. And I just want to say a mahalo nui loa to Hannah Hedrick. Marcia May of Puna Community Action Team. Marcia. And Merle Gornick of Hawaii County Parks and Recreation. And a special thanks to my husband, Barry Daun. Thank you, and God bless you all.
First, I'd like to say, maybe about 3 years ago, Terry and Sharon Daun, they came up to us at our office and wanted to see a playground built here. Them, along with the Neighborhood Place of Puna, Jay Ihara, had a vision of having the playground here. And 3 years ago, we were, in difficult in a very difficult financial situation. And, that being said, we said, yeah, you can have a playground here, but we're going to need a lot of assistance from you. And to begin with, Jay said, we'll go ahead and try to get the playground going. And they went to Playful Cities and had a grant, pretty much in place to bring the playground equipment here. What they didn't know that costs a lot of money is the safety surface that the kids lay on and they need to land on. And that originally held back the original playground plans from happening. Last year, as they were fundraising for the project, Zendo Kern came on board as a new council member, and he made this a priority by approaching the mayor and saying, Mr. Mayor, this is what we want done here at Mountain View. And, thank you to the mayor and to Zendo Kern for financing and prioritizing this project. They fully made this happen for each and every one of us here today. They brought it to the forefront. I know Terry and Sharon just thanked everybody, but again, I want to, say a few more thank yous out there, to a few more people, that it not only includes the mayor and Councilmember Kern, but, to again, Jay, and Neighborhood Place of Puna for, spearheading this effort. Thank you guys for spearheading this effort. I'd also like to thank, our recreational staff out there, Merle, Mason, Jaime. I see you guys all over here supporting the project, and you guys have been supportive of our Waters of Life School and allowing them to share in our facilities over here. Daniel Caluya, again, such a wonderful job in painting our gym and becoming, a partner with us in taking care of our facilities here. And we sincerely thank you for that. Again, I'd like to thank Ishimoto for, spearheading this project and doing, above and beyond the call in doing all of our projects out there. They've always done a wonderful job for us, and they go above and beyond the call of duty and their job description in all of our projects. So thank you, Neil and Ishimoto, for doing this. And of course, Melvin from IPR, who's done many of our playgrounds. Thank you for supplying all of the equipment for us and being there and supporting us and putting it all together for us. Thanks again, Melvin. I'd like to thank our maintenance staff behind there, Russell Sueda and his staff, for taking care of the facility. Putting up the tents, setting up, taking down, and doing all the hard day-to-day jobs, the maintenance of this place, and all our other places out there. Thank you for doing a wonderful job, Russell. And last but not least, I'd like to also thank Aubrey and James Komata for going through all of the work that needs to be done to get all the things prepared for our contractors and everyone involved, coordinating the volunteers and having their input included into the playground, and just making it all come together. Thank you, Aubrey, and thank you, James, for making that happen. And I'd like to thank all of you for being here today and participating in this blessing. So thank you.
Oh, it's good to be here today. This is a amazing day for Mountain View, for the Puna community. It blows my mind that hasn't been a playground in Mountain View for so long. Mountain View has its own zip code. No playground. That was a problem that I wasn't the first one to see. There were other folks that saw it, but as soon as I realized that, I was like, "What? We gotta do something about that." This is, I think, a prime example of how a community, government, can work together, and create that partnership. Because if it wasn't for the community members, the friends of the park coming together and spearheading this, we probably wouldn't be standing here today in this way. And if it wasn't for the administration, hearing the need, making it a priority and putting that together, we probably wouldn't be standing here in this way. I feel like my job was probably the easiest because we're working with great people. We have a great community, we have a great administration, and I just got to talk with folks, see the need, ask, encourage, coordinate, and here we are. That's the beauty of working with great people. And I just want everybody to applaud everybody, because we're good people here right now. So, special thanks to the Friends of Mountain View, the park, the gym. Great thing that Terry and Sharon Daun, thank you so much. Pua Evans, Jay, Marcia, Patty, probably forgetting a couple, but there's been many folks that have worked on this along the way, and when I got there, it was great because there was that vision there, and I got to take that vision and run with it, and something that I'm good at. I can take a vision and run with it. I like that. Not always great with coming up with the visions, but I can take it and run with it, so that was a great thing. And it was great when I went and talked to Mayor Kenoi and asked him about this. It was, yeah, we need to do it. How do we do it? We don't have all the money, we don't have everything there, but we're going to find a way to make this happen, and we're going to do it. And that's what he told me. And so we started talking about that, creating that conversation, that dialogue back and forth. How are we going to make this work? Came up with a way to make it work, and we did. And I had faith in that after our first conversation, because that's just that style of, don't tell me don't tell me how we can't. Let's talk about how we can. And that's something that I admire just wholeheartedly. Clayton, champion, always there with James, always working so hard. Just like to thank them. Aubrey, absolute pleasure. Dan, Caluya, another inspiration. Been great working with you on this project. That was awesome. But to see what you've also done with the school. We. Yes. Sorry. Yes. See what you guys have done, what you folks have done. men, women, children. Amazing inspiration. So, I mean, just here in Puna, Big Island, amazing people, amazing place, and thank goodness for this playground. I get first dibs on the monkey bars, by the way. So thank you, everybody. Much mahalos. Thank you so much.
It wasn't that long ago that our gym in this community was shut down. We had issues with hazardous materials. We needed to expand recreation up here, but unfortunately, the economy was not doing well. About that time, Mayor Kenoi took office, and he has prioritized recreation and seen the value in investing in young children and how that will pay dividends throughout their lives. Under his leadership, the county has invested over $1 million in new playground construction on this island, including the wonderful facility that you see behind me. It's through his leadership that we are here today for this celebration. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our Honorable Mayor, Billy Kenoi.
Oh, when you come up at the end, everybody just saying, hey, better be shot. You gotta get off the stage. You know, I was just sitting there and just feeling so proud to call this community our home. Every opportunity we have to celebrate an opening of a park, a playground, a recreational facility, a place for our families to come, to gather, a pu'uhunua, if you will, a place of refuge from the challenges that many of us experience on a daily basis, to listen to why things became possible. And regardless of the project, you always hear the same themes. People caring, people stepping up, you know, no finger pointing, no excuses, no blame, just people saying there's a need, it's important, it's for our families, most of all it's for our children. What are we going to do about it? How do we work together? We use words like cooperation, collaboration, collective effort, but you always notice when people work together, amazing things happen. Councilman Zendo Kern, really want to thank you for your leadership. He used words like educate, encourage, but what he also was a passionate advocate. He was committed. He gave his word to the community, to all of you, Rissa, to Sharon and Terry and Patty and everybody, and he kept his word. And that's the mark of a leader in the community who says he can do them and does everything he can to follow through in doing it. But the community was, passionate also as advocates, sincere, committed as well. One of the reasons I said yes is because I lived 2 miles up the road and it just wouldn't leave me alone, man. I just couldn't drive past anymore. There was no if but ands about it. No. I do though. I born and raised in Puna. Proud to raise our children in Puna with my wife. Will live the rest of my life in Puna. And every one of these investments for our children, for our community, is an investment worth making. I want to talk a little bit about Navaiola and their partnerships. We use that word a lot, public-private partnerships, but, we make like government is here and the community is there and education is over there, when really we all occupy the same space. Our children aren't county children, Department of Education children, or communities. They're our children. And from the time we took office in partnering and opening Mountain View Gym and watching Navaiola and all the hard work of the teachers and parents and community volunteers create this wonderful curriculum and education system that really strengthens our community. We're only as healthy, safe, and strong as our children and families are themselves. Education gives hope, and our recreational facilities give people a place to smile, to play, to love, and to laugh. And that's what today is about. So I just want to say thank you to our staff, to our team that have been recognized. Right on, Aubrey. I know Aubrey look at me, and when I demanding that projects move, maybe they mumble out the door, well, who are you thinking? Yeah, but at the end of the day, every time I look at a blessing, we're at a blessing, I look over and I see their smile, And I know all that hard work and pressure and effort was worth it. To our employees back there, I always try to go to them first and say thank you to all of them, because I get so much thanks myself because of the parks are so beautiful, because they're so well maintained, because our employees care about where our children play. And I say I don't deserve that because I didn't do anything. It's every one of them who wake up early, make sacrifices and time with their families to be out of here. And everywhere we look around, it's their hard work and their effort and their commitment. So mahalo, you guys back there. Thank you guys very much, man. It's a lot of difference. And that's it. Got a Neo Azevedo at Ishimoto. That guy built libraries in Kohala. He did the whole wastewater sewer system in Kilkaha to keep any problems from happening on our shoreline coastline. Please, Neo, go back and tell all you guys at Ishimoto how much we appreciate you. And somebody who raises a family here in this community, who coaches and laughs and plays as well. We recognize how important these places are. And my kid's a little bigger now at 15, 13, 11. But I still drive around the island, and me and my wife sometimes would talk. Hey, remember we used to take him over there? We used to drive to Waimea and to Kona, Higashihara and Waimea to play at playgrounds. And now we have playgrounds at Puhiki, and up here at Mountain View, and beautiful ones at Panaeva. And it's because of people who care like you, people who hold the mayor and the councilman accountable for what we do. And Zendo, I just want to thank you again. When we would be in the office talking about budgets, we'd be talking about council activities, his first thing was always, hey, how to park Mountain View, Billy? Hey, how we coming on the Mountain View? Hey, what about this $200 million? Hey, but what about the park in Mountain View? So to be here today is very special. Thanks everybody for what you do. God bless all of you, and let this be a wonderful place for our children and families to remain strong and committed and keep our community a healthy, safe place to call home. Mahalo.